He's been here 25 years.
He's getting old, I'm not.
In May of 1991, Jeff Fugate became pastor of Clays Mill Road Baptist Church in Lexington, Kentucky.
Well, when he first came, the first year we grew by 100.
And they kept growing.
Well, it's plain to see the Lord is with Pastor Fugate.
The recipe for growth was simple.
From the day he came, people saved, baptized.
Over the years, the building grew, and so did the ministries.
If you go from our bus ministry, which is probably our oldest ministry, soul winning, visitation, hospital, jail, Bhutan, Spanish, Christian school, college, camp, it just goes on and on and on. And each ministry reaches different people. Yes, we've outgrown our facilities on Clays Mill Road.
Here we are 25 years later, and we're in a rented building using a trough to baptize people.
The farthest thing was to have a big church. It was to have a big heart for people, and through that, the Lord has gave us a big church.
A heart for people who are the faces of his ministry.
I hurt to see people hurting. I can't ignore it. I can't walk away from it. I hurt for hurting people.
It's a little overwhelming at times to see all the people and to think of all the stories. And
in 5 years since I've been a member here at Clays Mill, I have lost 2 children. In 2009, I lost a baby girl who was 3 days old. And then in 2014, my 6-year-old daughter named Summer, she passed away. And I just remember him talking to me, and he helped to calm me down and pray with me, because at that point I didn't know what to do. I had just lost my daughter, and it was hard to let go. And just the wisdom and stuff that God has given him in his ministry.
he just has a heart for them and their needs. He cries over, the needs of the people here. I've seen on many occasions, he share a burden and we cry together about a need that someone in the church has, and it's just a real burden. I guess it's a pastor's heart. The burden that he has for people is far above any that I've ever saw a pastor have.
Then when the road just led to really nowhere else to turn, and then I remembered that and I came up here, so I got saved, all right. Later on I come up here and I got baptized. Well, I still trying to get off the pills, and the dope, and I kept praying, asked God, and it got better. And next thing I know, I'm in jail, I'm in trouble in jail. So once I got in there, I, just read the Bible continuously. Him telling me what to do, what to stay away from, where to, what to do, just guiding you, he knew.
Yeah, it's not the building, it's the people.
The ministries of Pastor Fugate picked me up and brought me to church. I'm sure I probably wouldn't be saved, if somebody hadn't come by and knocked on my door and, invited me to church and told me about Jesus. I've come through the church. I've been here for many years. I have a wife now. We have two boys, and went to Commonwealth Baptist College, and I graduated from there. And God has changed my life, and it's because of Clays Mill Road Baptist Church and Pastor Fugate and his ministries here. It's a special ministry to me. I believe that God's called me to be in it. That's why I like to serve in it.
The faces of a ministry seen from across the state.
To walk out behind the Capitol to see 8,000 to 10,000 citizens, it was very, very encouraging. And at the center of all that was Jeff Fugate.
It is time again for the church to get out from under the bushel. It's time for the church to get the seed out of the barn and get back to the field and win people to Christ and let folks know of the wonderful love of the Lord Jesus Christ. That, my friend, is the love that won on Calvary 2,000 years ago.
I think what Jeff Fugate has led and what this church has illustrated is that there are Christian men and women out there And this church has always led the way in the last 16 years that I've been involved. And this church has helped remind people that there is a moral conscience. There needs to be a moral conscience.
A ministry that welcomes new people.
We're the greeters. We just love to greet. Greeter welcomes the people to our church. Day after my surgery, here comes Brother Tyre and Brother Rogers in. What a surprise to pray with me. I was so elated, and every day that I was in there, they came and prayed with me, and I just thought that was just fantastic. I talked to my wife, Nancy, and I said to her, I says, we have to go visit Clays Mill Road Baptist Church. And so we came to visit after I got well, and it only took really one visit to know this is the church we really want to be in.
These are just a few faces touched by Pastor Fugate's ministry. We all have a story to tell.
It's just been a blessing to see so many people come through our church to grow, for people to come through the church and to go out in other ministries and start other churches.
But there'll always be new faces in the ministry and others to love.
He really cares about us. He really cares about people.
I would want to tell him thank you for always being there, a listening ear.
But he's helped me through it all. It's the best around. It's a lifeline, you know.
He's always given me the encouragement to remind me that I'm not standing alone.
Privilege serving with you. It's been a fast 25 years. I pray for 25 more years together.
I know he doesn't like a lot of accolades, but he's the best preacher I've ever met.
We just love our pastor.
On behalf of the members of Clays Mill Road Baptist Church, thank you, preacher, for loving us. Happy 25th anniversary.